Alright, what is up everybody? Dragon Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Skyward Sword HD. In the last episode, we ended up getting our first part of the Song of the Hero by collecting all the Tad Tones that the Water Dragon had for us to collect, and having a time with that. That was quite the experience. It's not very fun, but it is what it is. And we also cleared up Faron Woods of the remaining goddess cubes that I have to collect. In this episode, we're going to head up to the sky and see what those remaining goddess cube chests have for us. Maybe do a quest that I think should honestly be available to us right now. I'm not 100% sure. There are some other quests that are coming up, but two of them are only available with the Eldin Volcano, and we will be heading to Eldin Volcano next, but we're not heading there just quite yet. Ooh, there's 3 of them for us to go grab. So, let us go head by Fun Island first. Let's make a sharp turn and into a detour over to the Fun Island. And I remember having to do the whole Fun Island thing, and it's just like, that took a long time. Both of those, like, that, and I also did the minigame with Fledge's archery thing, where I had to hit all those things and get the points. And it's just, that was, ow, chipping my bird's beak, again. Okay, anyway, it was kind of annoying, and how it took me a while. I think it also didn't really help at that time that I think I had a little bit of a cold going on, but just like, goodness gracious. Alright, let's drop down here and see what is on this tiny island under the Fun Island, which is definitely fun, but, well, not too fun when you're there for like hours trying to get this silly thing for the heart piece. And we got 300 rupees. Holy crap. 300 smackaroos. Not bad, not bad. Alright, now that we have that, let us head over to the opposite side of the sky by the Bamboo Island. Not directly on Bamboo Island, but actually on like the farthest part of this freaking map. Holy crap. I would just... thank you, I was gonna say, can you go in there? We've got 2 people going in there at the same time, but just like, goodness gracious. I think it's cool that we are able to keep the spiral charge, which obviously is gonna make sense, as we won't go back to the regular boost, but just while it acts as an attack, it really doesn't feel like it does much. Like, sure you can, like, use it to, like, probably attack those aqua rocks on the rocks that will, like, spit rocks at you, but I feel like at the same time, it's just, like, it's not a whole lot more useful in the sense that it doesn't give you much more speed, which I just feel like is really needed in this game, where it's just, the flying speed, I just feel like, isn't quite fast enough. At least, well, maybe it's because just of how the islands are kind of spread out a little bit, and I'm gonna try to hit this guy. Gotcha! For a green rupee. Alright. Because we were not able to get those guys before with the regular, regular charge of our regular, just, I guess, boost in the sky. I guess it would probably be called a charge at the same time too, so I don't know. But almost there, and it looks like it's Peter's little island that we showed off when we came over here to see where he goes. Indeed it is, because I got the little campfire here and everything. Let's see though, I wonder where this goddess cube chest is. Or am I? Yeah, I'm on the right island. Oh, is it? It's that one, so we gotta come back here at night. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to come back for that one in a moment. Let's go see what is going on in the Thunder. And it's kind of cool, just, I guess, well, Levias won't really have much else for us in terms of what he can tell us to do until we get to the other 3 parts of the song. But I still think it's really cool just how he's a giant whale, just still flying in the sky. And just, yeah. Let's see. The thing is, though, the cool thing, really cool detail, is you can actually find Levias in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I will put up a picture of his skeleton on screen. And yeah, he's looking rough. I wonder, obviously because he's dead, but just like, I wonder, like, they don't really explain how the Leviathans, or what they call Leviathans in Breath of the Wild, how they really went, like, not, I guess, kind of extinct, but also not at the same time, because it's just, there's only one of them, so I guess that would count as extinction, but they're not really a species. They're kind of like, I don't know. It's just that thing where it's just like, what do you really call it when in his case, where he's just like an elder creature? Can I get into Thunderhead, please? I was gonna say, is it not going to allow me to go into the Thunderhead? There are also other ones like that are nods to other Zelda games, which I think is really cool, but also kind of just sad, and how maybe it does in like one of the Zelda books tell how Levias and all those other giant fish throughout the Zelda series ended up dying by the time of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But to my knowledge, I don't know if it tells us how they died. I think that's actually right there, right under us, isn't it? Yeah, because it's not that island. Right there. Oh, so maybe it is that island. Okay. Just making sure, because I'm like, I can't quite tell. And they have the Thunderhead name. Bird, I am very sorry for just how much we just end up just running into rocks and different things. It's just how I was giving myself a concussion earlier in this series when I would just constantly be bumping my head. Go away. Because I missed you with my claw shot. In this Goddess Cube chest, we have the Rupee Medal, which isn't really useful to us. It kind of would be nicer to have that at an earlier point, but it's still pretty nice. But we have no room in our pouch, so it's sent to the item check. There's also that over there, which we're not able to get to, so let's try doing this. Am I able to... Hold on. I don't... Oh. This is probably what that... Yeah, how you're supposed to get that. Yep. Alright. So what is in this little chest, little bonus chest with the Goddess Cube? Ooh, an evil crystal. Very nice. Okay, so actually this wasn't the island that I was thinking of, because there's this other island that we'll be coming back for, because there's a quest tied to it here in the Thunderhead. But that really seems about all we really are able to get for now. Could say hello to Levias, but I think we have other matters to tend to, so we shall tend to them. Can you just get out of here? What even are these things? I'm gonna have to see what these things are called, because I've honestly never known what these things are, but they're always just really creepy and kind of annoying how they're even still here in the Thunderhead, even when we've purged it of the parasites that was messing with and making Levias sick. But anyway, I'll probably show it. I'll have a picture of it on screen. What the heck those things are called? Because I don't know if you guys know what they are, and it's just a me thing where I've never just known their name, but just like I've played this game many times and watched people play this game, and I still have no freaking idea what the heck those things are supposed to be called. But there's one trip I do want to make, and that is to the bazaar. And I want to go in here to see if we can get the next upgrade on our bow here. Or if we're not able to, what kind of thing do we need to get that final upgrade? Let's see. From the iron bow, we need tumbleweeds. Yeah, I could go get that right now, but then I'd have to go get the part of that song there, so I think we will wait since we're going to be heading that way anyway. And this is the typical ornamental skull that's stopping me from getting that upgrade. Okay, it's not a big deal if I don't get that upgrade, but I might just grind for it off screen to get the other bomb bag fully upgraded. Okay, that's all I really wanted to come here for, because there's not much else going on here. What do you have to say, sir? I haven't seen the fortune teller much these days. You know, his crystal ball got broken, right? I just hope he's not sitting at home kicking himself for not foreseeing this. I know, right? That's actually kind of funny. How would he, like, maybe he just foresaw it and wasn't able to do anything, but just, like, kind of funny how stuff like that happens. Would you mind running over and checking in on him? His house is on the east edge of Skyward. Yes, that is a quest that we will be working on, but that is not going to be a right now thing. That is going to be a later thing. The quest that I want to do right now is up here at the Knight Academy, because I believe it should be available to us right now. And while we can do that quest right now, it's a quest where we have to go to it's basically to lead us to Eldin Volcano, so I'm gonna wait till after getting the song of the that part of the Song of the Hero before we go there. And I believe you are the person I'm supposed to go see. Yes. Oh, Link, how'd it go? Were you able to hear what Levias had to say? I see. I was right then. There is something special about you. I have a feeling you and that vibrant loft wing of yours will be just fine. The road ahead of you certainly won't be a smooth one, but don't lose faith. Ahem. By the way, would you be willing to listen to a little request of mine as well? As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the eminent authority on plant collecting in Skyloft, if I do say so myself. But you see, I have begun to fear that I have collected everything I can hope to collect. My plant collection now features every known species. I've started wondering if, in light of your travels, there isn't somewhere you might be able to discover something new for me. I can think of something. What do you think? Would you be willing to look for a new plant species for me? Perhaps something exotic, the kind that would turn a few heads. I'll try. Aha! I knew you would be willing to help me out, Link. I'm truly sorry to trouble you, but please try to bring me something rare, something no one will have seen before. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the plant that this person seeks. However, if you are searching for another object that someone has asked you to find, that target will be removed when you switch to this target. Do you wish to set this plant as your current dowsing target? Sure, why not? We have plenty of room. Understood, Master. I will set the plant in question as your current dowsing target. Huh, I knew you would lend me a green thumb, Link. Thank you in advance. A green thumb, huh? Okay. That's an interesting terminology, but alright, sure. Anyway, when it comes to mysterious exotic plants, I think no better place to check for that than where we just were in the Faron Woods, I believe, and it is... The dowsing ability tells me that I am correct, that where we are going to have to search is over there. So we will head over there real quick and go do that. And then we will head over to the red hot fiery Eldin Volcano and try to get our next part of the Song of the Hero there. I won't spoil what we're going to go grab for him, but if you know it's what, or like play this game and have done this quest before, I think it's really funny, just what we're ending up having to go grab for him and just like all of that, because it's just like, goodness gracious. Alright. But if you don't know, I won't. Let us drop down here into Faron Woods. And I believe, let's go into the woods. Descend into this area. Yes. I believe this is a good place to start. Now let us check our dowsing ability for said plant. Let's see, it doesn't seem to be anywhere. Oh, we have something over there. So let us head over here. Alright. It's up here. And I can't grab that. So let's see. It looks like it's this way. I can offer him an Octorok if he wants that kind of plant, although I think it's a bit hostile and I don't think he would want that. Then again, it's just, yeah. When I think if I were to hand him like either like a Deku, if I were to hand him like a Deku Baba or a, ow, my shield. Get out of here. But if I were to hand him like bring him back like a Deku Baba or like an Octorok, I think he would be very, very concerned and just like, how in the world did you get this plant here? And just, goodness gracious, I don't think he would appreciate that very much. But then again, I wonder if there are any plants like that in Hyrule that just kind of resemble the, like, I guess, crazy crazy creatures. I guess they kind of do, but just not in the sense that I'm thinking of, just of how Australia and all kinds of other areas, but specifically Australia just has some really kind of crazy creatures. This looks like a nice plant to me. Olo. Oh, hello again. Queek. I've been hiding out so long, my shoulders are stiff. What shoulders? Or poor thing? Poor thing. That's right, Quee. Sitting in one spot all the time, never knowing when danger is going to come along. Kook, you can't know what's that's like. Everyone seems happy that peace has returned to the forest, but I don't believe in it for a second. Kook, I don't know. Cuckoo clock. There's no way I'm going to give up on and come out of hiding. Not ever. Kiweep? Kawoop? Yeah, Kiwi, just stuff is just very interesting. hard for me to say at least. But sometimes I wonder, isn't there somewhere peaceful I can live without fear, having to hide? Well, there is! It's a magical place in the clouds, in the sky, where a scientist will just study everything about you. Oh, that's fantastic news. Karup? I have no idea. I'm just gonna maybe try to stop just saying the Kikwi words. I want you to take me there as soon as you can. I can verify with only 40% accuracy that this person is a plant. However, Owlan's field of study includes cataloging unidentified plant species. We can take this creature to Skyloft using the robot. Would you like me to call the robot? I guess we'll call the robot for one of his last missions that he needs to do for us. Yes, Master. I will signal the robot with a telepathic transmission. Mr. Spy, I hope you weren't waiting long. Bzzat. So you want me to carry this? Zrpt. Move it. Zrpt. Forcing me to tell you this every time reduces my overall efficiency. Bzzzt. Zrpt. I'm gonna tell Scrapper about how you are just getting more sassy and giving me more attitude by the day. I'll be waiting for you up in the sky, so don't take too long. Zert. Or vert. Dude, it's just like... I will make sure that Scrapper will give you less oil and less electricity for the amount of crap that you were just giving me constantly. And it's getting worse with each individual visit from you. But anyway. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and carry the Kikwi to its destination quickly. Alright then. And I guess we're gonna have to, I believe... Hold on. Can I... Yes, I can. I can turn. I'm gonna slide down a little. Not that much. Going to swing back. Jump on over. As a little detail, I actually want to show this if I am able to. I'm gonna head over to these gways over here, which is something really funny, but also a little bit kind of just dumb, is that if you just wait around these gways long enough, they can, let's see if they'll do it. Well, you're running around me, but you're not doing what I want you to. Are you going to... come on. Do what I want you to do. Okay, I don't think they're gonna do it. But basically, I think I'll try to put up a clip of it on screen or something or whatnot. I'll figure out something I could do. But basically, the gways, if you mess with them and like don't attack them for long enough, they will just straight up just poop on you, and then it will restrict your movement, which is kind of funny. You have to roll to get it so it doesn't like bother you anymore, which is kind of ridiculous, but also really funny. To the skies! Up and away! To the doctor, which I really am kind of curious as to, like, what kind of, like... I'm really not, like, huge into biology, but I do know a good bit about biology and the types of plants and stuff like that, so it's just like, it does make me think just like how, well, actually, I probably should have landed farther by the Night Academy, but I guess, okay, that kind of annoys me. is that I landed over here where I probably didn't need to. I'm a little bit of ways away from where I'm supposed to be. And the robot just says, yeah, what if I'm just gonna stay up here till you get where you need to be, knowing where you need to be? But with the whole water basin thing, he didn't want to go back up. I guess the Kiwi is a lot lighter, but like, come on, man. Just like that whole thing of just going back up into the sky is just, The robot just giving me lots of crap, but it is what it is, I guess. Crap like the Gui is crapping on my head. Or at least trying to. But I really kind of wonder what kind of experiments he's going to do on these kinds of plants and just all that kind of stuff. Maybe it's best not thought about, but he's probably just gonna run some like kind of, I don't know. I have come bearing the unusual Kikwi. Zeke. Ting. If you should have need of me again, just call me. Oh, this is unbelievable. You found me an entirely new plant species. It's precisely what I wanted. Fascinating. Should this actually be classified as flora or fauna? I mean, plant or animal. You know, this may very well mark the discovery of a new type of species altogether. Oh, how incredible! The world is still full of new plants waiting to be discovered, isn't it? I can barely contain my excitement. Oh, Link, you have no idea what this means to me. Thank you so much. I'll take great care of this plant, life form, whatever it is. If you should happen across any other interesting specimens, be sure to let me know. There are a few more of them just like that down below the surface, but I don't really know how he would even do tests on this. Maybe how they do, I guess, stuff with the loft wings and stuff like that. Or just on the generic plants, but just, I don't really know, it's just kind of interesting. Keep Bleep? I'm not used to getting stared at like this. It's making me blush. Oh, Link, the world is bursting with undiscovered surprises, isn't it? I wonder how many unidentified plants are still out there. You know, the longer I spend with this plant, the more interested I become. Just how much of this thing is a plant and how much an animal do you suppose fascinating? Well, now that we have done that, I think we have served ourselves a nice little visit to the Eldin Volcano. Because that is where the next part of the song awaits us. And oh boy, this is going to be an interesting one. I think we will start that part of the, we'll try to start that part of finding that part of the song, but this one's going to be maybe a bit more just, I guess, not even so hard, it's just going to be time consuming, I feel like. Which I feel like is kind of what the other one gets a lot of complaints for, which I completely understand. But I'm looking forward to the Lanayru Desert one. But fun fact about the Lanayru Desert, well, maybe I'll save that for when we actually get there. I don't want to get ahead of myself like I tend to do sometimes. Actually, we gotta head over here in this part of town to get to the Eldin Volcano. Alright. I feel like I'm just running out of things to say. That's the one thing that's just like, I try not to run out of things to say, but sometimes I feel like I just do, and it's just like, yeah. Because we're getting really close to the end of this game, which is really, it's kind of cool, but also kind of scary, because I have lots of plans for the future of my channel. It's just like, again, How many times am I gonna bump my bird's beak or foot or what have you in this episode? This might be the last time because we're heading down here. And yet again, it does not let us choose where we land. But also, this is just a game that I start my channel with, and it's just really, oh boy, that's not good. It's kind of crazy how we're almost at the end here. And I want to thank everybody who has been supporting me all this time, whether you're new here or have been here since the beginning. Man, we got stuck in a jail cell. What the hell kind of crap is this? And we're very low in health. Ta-da! I'm here to save the day. Hey, long time no see. Huh? Don't tell me you've forgotten my ugly mug. I'm Platts, the magma you helped in the Northern Temple. I saw them dragging you off unconscious, so I tailed them. You're pretty fearless, huh? What are you up to now? Well, kinda stuck here. The dragon? You mean the dragon god thing? Yeah, I heard a rumor that a big dragon god lives in this mountain. You really like those fantasy stories, eh, pal? Why am I here, you ask? I just heard a rumor that some bad guys were getting together on this mountain. Hehehe, and everyone knows that when bad guys get together, they'll be fighting over some loot. Don't you gotta take care of your own business? You gotta take care of your own business first. Haven't you noticed, pal? They swiped all your stuff. While you were out, they shook you down good, pal. You're gonna want to get your stuff back before you go and try anything else. I can get you started. I stole these back for you. The magma mitts. That's a very good start. The magma mitts. Time for me to tunnel out, pal. You got your work cut out for you. Good luck out there. Yeah, thanks. I'm really gonna need it. But as he says, they not only threw us in a jail cell, and not only are we low on health, but they took our stuff, but it's just like, yeah. Regardless of where you check, all of it is gone. I'm gonna aggravate you, but he won't really do nothing, unfortunately. He just looks back. He's just like, huh, what's going on in there? I'm going to throw this barrel at you for putting me in jail. But he still is clueless as to what's even going on. Can I get my hearts back, please, and stop that beeping, please? Alright. Not quite enough to stop the beeping, but close enough. Alright. Then let us just tunnel through here and make our way out of this stinking jail cell. But, we got our work cut out for us. This mission is kind of cool and kind of fun, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying in how, just like, can we, like, the amount of times that we've just made our way through these areas, kind of doing the same general thing, but not at the same time. It's just like, it's a little bit annoying, but it's part of Skyward Sword's linearity, which is part of its charm, but also is a little bit annoying. So let's see, we still have our map. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll have to head... What's this way, actually? Let's see, that leads to this over here. And you can see the really cool effect of the mountain erupting. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I will stop here and save this for next time. So next time on Skyward Sword HD, we will make our way through Eldin Volcano and get our stuff back, and hopefully find the dragon of this area. See you guys then, Dragon Gamer.